Welcome back to Baker's Man. We're in a little phase of this playthrough where we don't have a lot to do that will contribute to our farm. So I figured it'd be a good opportunity to grab a hold of a decent contract. We're gonna do some cotton here. We got a semi, the cotton trailer, and we do have the Case IH cotton harvester here. Looks like it is the Module Express AFS 6350, not 6350, 635. Just making things up. Let's head on out to field number 93, and we're going the wrong way. Yeah, everything's looking good on our farm. The two fields are prepped. They are fertilized, and they've had herbicide sprayed on them, so the weeds are not growing. We actually rolled them as well, so mulching's the only thing that we haven't done to get 100% yield bonus. But now it's time to do some side jobs, make some money during the winter while we wait for those crops to be ready in the spring, or early summer actually. So we got quite a ways of time to kill, and who knows, maybe we'll do enough contracts to save up money to buy another field. We have arrived. Took a little shortcut there. Thought that was kind of nice. Let's see, did we lower that? We did. Get it activated. Get us a better angle here. And we will get our steering assistance all set up, and away we go. Not a very wide field, but it is long. So these passes are gonna take some time. Not a ton of passes, but we'll do the headlands here, or the end rows. Allow us to turn around real easy in the field once we're done. And then we'll head down that way, do exactly how we normally do on all harvests. Sometimes we do the entire headland first, but lately I've been cutting the end rows first just to give us a good amount of room to then get into the field like we're doing right now. And once that turns orange in front of us, we'll lock into place. Pretty snazzy, good stuff. Loving this new game. Super excited about mods coming out. We'll be adding some mods to this series once we get through the holiday weekend. This should be going live, I believe, Saturday of Thanksgiving weekend. Last one I'm pre-recording, and then we'll get a good amount of comments for all 3 episodes before I get to record again. So that'll be really good. Get some comments from you guys. Maybe we'll get a new name for the series. Oh, was it only 2 headlands? Oh, it was only 2. Okay. So we will start doing the ups and downs now. I thought it said 3 for some reason. And then we'll do the end rows on the other side when we get to it. But I'm going to say right now in the recording, we are at 5 minutes and 17 seconds. Interested to see how long it takes to just do one pass at 6 miles an hour on this. 5:17 is what we were at. We'll see. And we are coming up on the end of the field here. Let's go ahead and zoom out just a hair more so we can see a little bit better. So 7 minutes, 25 seconds, 26 seconds, and counting. So about 2.5 minutes. Quite the field. How are these end rows going to look here? That'll be interesting to see how the guided steering does this. And then we'll have to manually turn and get back locked in. It's a little bit of cotton we missed there. I don't think it'll affect the contract, but it might. Only 15% full with 3,000 liters of cotton so far. So we'll do this other end row, and then we'll head back up the field. It's gonna make good money, but it's a little bit of time dedicated to this. We don't got nothing else to do, so we'll be patient. We'll have fun with some contracts. Enjoy. These are the type of harvests that challenge me as an editor. I don't know what to do with these ones. Do we do a montage and all of that? What do you guys want to see during a long cotton harvest? Is like, I could do like a 5-minute time lapse, but I would go again The HUD's been off because I've been wanting to get a cool little shot of the bale unloading, and I'm starting to realize this might be one of those harvests where the only reason why we're able to be successful is because we can unload the partial bale. But let's take a little peek real quick. Yeah, we're at 70%, and I don't know if we have, 70% left or 30% left of a field. We might, though. So I think we will get one full bale and one partial bale here. But I do like how shutting off the HUD also shuts off the guidelines. It's real nice. So we'll keep going this way so we get that nice glamour shot I'm looking for. I might be installing reshade soon too to see if we can get an even more realistic look in this game. I would like to know if anybody's found some good shaders yet that they're using. Be really sweet to share that in the comments, or even better if you headed over to the Discord and shared some screenshots of your game with shaders. That would be really sweet. I want to find something that looks realistic enough to make it look good on a video. Some of the ones I use in FS22 just looked better when I was playing the game, and then when I would start editing it, I was like, this just looks too... I don't even know the technical word. I wish I knew the technical word, where it was like... It almost looked too close to being real to where it made it cartoony because it was too close. I don't know if that made any sense. The dogs are mad. It is snowing really well today here.
Come a little closer. I wanna dance with you. Everything's moving slower.
I do imagine that this would be pretty similar to how real life would be for harvesting this, where kind of just collecting my thoughts. Maybe you'd have like a podcast going or some music in the headphones. Probably be chatting with the truck operator, letting them know how close you are to needing the bale unloaded or them to pick up bales. But this one, I think you just kind of leave the bales. You just leave the bales on the field until it's time to pick them up. They're not going to be in the way. Just kind of checking out the cab here. It looks pretty good. Definitely think this is the type of harvester that I could do in cab, because you can actually see everything. Cotton harvesting might be fun. I've kind of avoided it because at the time consuming it is, but seeing that the rope production looks so profitable in the Riverbend Springs playthrough that I just discovered. We're not going to do that in this playthrough, but just kind of thinking through some things. I don't know, you might see a lot more cotton on this channel than we saw in FS22. We did not do a lot of cotton.
I just wanna let you know, and I ain't playing no games, baby, you won't change. I only want you. I wanna kiss you before the sun goes down. It's what you're doing.
The harvester is slowing down. We must be at 90%. We're gonna get that shot here momentarily. Actually, it might be a while. Let's look at this. Yeah, 90%, so we got to go the rest of this 10%. Like, is there a way to disable that? Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to look into that. That is definitely something that this mod is awesome, but now we're going 5 miles an hour instead of 6, which isn't that much slower. It'll be okay. All right, I'll rejoin you when we get our nice shot.
Before the sun goes down, it's what you're doing, making me feel like I'm falling. And when you're moving, I can hear my calling.
Ooh, here we go. Unloading. Yeah, look at that. I want to zoom just a little bit farther out. Conveyor belts pushing it off of the harvester. Should fold up now. Nice big fluffy cotton bale. Thing is huge. All right, let's get the HUD back on. 60% done, it says. Let's back up just a hair. About right there. Reactivated. I guess this one's been going 5 miles an hour the whole time, so that did not slow down. It must have been my imagination. Nothing like a good 35-minute harvest to start the episode. Just got to climb the hill one more time and we'll be done with this. This is definitely the longest harvest we've done in FS25. Good stuff. I'm actually shocked we got 25% of this bale, another 5,000 liters. But that's time to unload this here in a second, and then we'll get the semi up here with the trailer, get those bales loaded up, get them to the sailing location, and see how profitable this was. This was 8,000 just for the harvest. Kind of hoping we get another 8, if not more, from selling the cotton. Could be pretty good. There's our partial bale. Go ahead and just kind of cruise a little bit out of the way so we can give the semi enough room. We got a Mack truck here. Yeah, goes pretty good with my outfit. Square bale cotton is what this holds. They both should fit fine. I think you could fit 2 in here. You might be able to fit 3 actually, but these are pretty huge bales, so hoping for a good profit here. Cruising it. 52 is nice too. Okay, there should be a spot to sneak into the field. Actually, the field opens up the tree's end. That's right. Perfect. So we'll be able to just sneak up here, load this up, go down to the bottom of the field and get the other one. And I thought I could lower this. Operating position, there it is. And we missed. Who's surprised? Turn it a little bit more that way. And it caught it. Awesome. Lower that just to drive. Yeah, it looks like 2 will fit. But we only have 2, so that's fine. But just kind of thinking through it. And then the route to get there. Oh, we can just drive straight for a little bit. Weave through some roads. This in operating position now. And we'll sneak up to that one too. And got it. I dig it. Let's go find out what kind of dollar amount we're going to get. Oh, it's under the bridge. Okay, we got to weave around. Go under the bridge. I know this location pretty well. Sharp turn here. And we'll head on over. And it should be right by a few fields that we did own during the Maze Challenge. We never got to use these sales locations though, so getting to know that part of the map here. And oh, I see an entrance. Okay, it's pretty sweet. Should be, oh, we have the triggers off, Chris. Come on. It only works if I know where I'm going. And it was the right spot. Okay, just scoot over just a hair. And then to unload them, we just hit Y. All right, here we go. $27,000 now. This partial bale first. And it's not taking them. Oh, it is. Okay. Going up to 100%. And there goes the dollar amount. Ooh, 14,000. We'll take that every day and collect another 8 grand. So we're at $50,000 now. Didn't quite get some flour to produce. Really close. So when is the best price for that? Let's double check that. January. So we got to get to January for selling our flour and the remainder of our wheat. And what's the, oh yeah, we have 124. I don't get it. I don't get it. Maybe that'll get patched soon. Let's take another peek at contracts though before. Yeah, I just don't think any of these really intrigue me. Mowing, I mean, we could mow, just mowing. Interesting. Now I just want to do it just to see how quick of a contract. It's not a ton of money, but that's a quick little contract for 2 grand. And if we had our own mower, though we don't really yet have a need for one. And where was this field at? Oh, 29. Okay, let's head on over there. And this is a good mower too, so that little field should be super fast. It's contract day, guys. Really disappointed in seeing some of these withered fields around here. Like, what is going on with these farmers? If we don't do the contract, they're just not gonna treat their field or harvest their field. All right. This one, I definitely think it's a little bigger than I thought it was, but it's a small pass. So get this all unfolded here and cruise around. And just cut some grass for them. And then maybe next month we'll see a baling contract for them. I'm not really sure exactly how that's going to work. Really seems like they have the contracts tuned in a lot better this time around. Like these ones, I love these new style contracts, 99%. I am interested to see what happens to this field after we collect this. Oh, I just changed this to cut. Interesting. And then does another one show up for field 29? Cultivating on 28. Let's see. Hoeing, baling does not. But I think this is a good time to kind of learn the game a little bit. We'll remember field 29. Let's make it November. All right. $51,000 in the bank account. And we should have close to 3 things of flour here. Yeah, we're getting close to the 3rd one. Okay, that'll be a little bit extra cash. Let's take a look at these used vehicles. This is a sugarcane trailer, but also looks like it can be used for multiple things. And then we have a bale wrapper. We have a cultivator that's needs 440 horsepower. And then we have the grape harvester, which we don't need in this playthrough, and a potato harvester. All right, now let's look at contracts. I don't see field 29. Interesting. Wood transportation, stone picking, and those are the big dollar amounts. Then we have a sunflower harvest. Let's do it. Making some cash. And I'm pretty sure we can get there without the header trailer, so we'll give that a go. It's the field next to the one that we already did, so we know where we're going. Let's head over there and not run into a tree. Quite the foggy morning. That's glorious. I don't know how it comes across on the video for you guys, if it's just annoying, but I think it looks beautiful. I love fog. It's one of my favorite things about Minecraft is the fog in the distance. When you have a build, you go far from it. I think it's awesome. There's our field we harvested last month. Just turn to the left here. Is that another grass field here, it looks like. So that should be safe to drive through. Though, is that a creek? It is. So I think what we're gonna do is the end rows on this side, but not on the top of the field, and that'll save us a little bit of time. And I don't know what the collectibles are, so we might find some of those, but we might not. But this one looks like it's going to be a lot less passes than the one we just did. There we go. Let's lock us into place, please. Get these end rows done. 1%. We'll see how quick this fills up. Not super familiar with sunflowers. Haven't done them a lot, but it's nice to do different crops while we have an opportunity here. And boy, they look withered, but they're not. There's some rain coming. I didn't even notice that, so we might have to temporarily pause the contract, but hopefully that's not the case. Locked in here. Let's double check. What did that say for headlands? It did do 2. So we'll head up the field here, check the top, see if we want to do the end rows again, and then just get to cruising. 6 miles an hour, so we should be able to get up there a little quicker than we did with the cotton harvest. And the turning radius, not as impressive. We're gonna do this row first. All right, let's do the same thing. We're at 58.17 this time. Let's see where we're at when we get up to the top of the field. Yeah, and this does lead to the street. Let's check the time here. Yeah, just over 2 minutes. So a little bit quicker, not a lot quicker, but what is gonna be somewhat annoying is having to turn around the way we do. We might do every other row just to make that a little easier. All right, here we go. And the rain is here. We haven't got a warning about yield yet, but I have a feeling we will soon. We're gonna have to take a break. Let's get to the end of this row if it lets us without that warning. And then maybe contracts don't give you that, but we're gonna stop just in case. All right, right there, we'll go ahead and raise that. No cover on the grain cart, so we'll head down there real quick. We'll get it unloaded. We might transport what we had. I feel like that's what I would do in real life. And I don't know how bad it would be for rain to get on sunflowers. Might clean them a little better. Freaking rookie driver. Says 21%, but I'm guessing we're about a third done with this contract. Let's go ahead and hop on in, open this up, get it unloaded. No way we did that perfect. Oh man, that's awesome. All right, so 6,000 to unload, and then we'll close the harvester for now. We might as well shut the header off. We don't want to run the clock on their equipment if we don't have to. Close that, and we should be able to completely close the harvester so that no more water gets in the top there. And we'll leave that. Oh, you know what? Shut that off, and then we'll take this in, drop off what we have. We'll find some cover for this until the rain clears. Believe this is where we're headed with it. And fancy that, they have some cover for us too. Once we're done unloading it, we can just stay in here until the storm clears. We'll make sure they're okay with that though. Let's go ahead and dump these. And that should update the percentage of the contract. 29% transported. All right, I guess I'll just shut the engine off and take a nap till this storm clears. Well, everything's dried out here. We've been back on the field for quite some time, working on the ups and downs. We got 4 to go, it looks like, and I believe this one will fill up the harvester again. So we'll have to stop halfway through, get the cart back over here, but looking good, making good progress, a little bit quicker than the cotton harvest, that extra mile an hour, and I think the width of this is a little wider than what the cotton harvester was, so going good. 88% full. I'll keep an eye on that. We'll get the grain cart unloaded, and I'm hoping we make a decent amount of money because we're doing good. We're doing good right now. All right, we are full. Let's go ahead and get the grain cart over here. Cover was real nice while it was raining. Wow, there we go. Well, it's good to say the coverage The cover was real nice while it was raining, but we got to get back out there now. And we're here. It's unloaded. Get about 11,000 liters of sunflower in here. And then we can continue on with the last 2.5 passes here, or pretty much 3 passes. Contract day, making money day. All right, we do know where we want to expand. I kind of want to get a ballpark figure for what the costs are going to be. 47 is going to be 85,000. That's 102, and that one's 93. So we could grab field 47 next. And it would be nice if before the next harvest season, we could actually get that in our name. Like, what's being harvested there or planted? What is this color? I don't recognize that. Let's take a look. That's green beans. Interesting. We'd have to lease something to harvest that. Pretty sure those have their own harvester. I think the easiest way would be, I guess, root crops. I don't see anything green. Vegetables. Yeah. So green bean right there. That's 25 grand a lease. I don't even think that would be worth it. Just kind of like looking at the detail here to see if you can kind of see the front tires, the back tire is even with the middle of the two. So you can see the ground destruction. Actually, let's stop and pop out. You can see the ground destruction here is on the 2 tires and not in the middle where this tire is. And then it turns into that. Just like paying attention to the little details. And now I can't like stop watching the front tires smash the ground. It's just kind of funny. I think it looks great. Turn into a fanboy. I need to calm down. All right, looks like another 4,500 almost liters here. Harvest is all done. Let's go ahead and shut the header off and we'll drive down to the bottom of the field and unload them. So another 14,000 to drop off. Close to 50, that'll be about 15,000. Should be enough to clear the contract and a little bit of cash for us. All right, here we go. Yeah, just a hair over 15,000. Let's go see how well this contract's gonna treat us. And we've arrived. Moment of truth. Let's get that dollar amount. Let's get that money up. Here we go. 88, 89, look at that going up. Come on, quicker, quicker. Here we go. Here's the money. Only 3,000 for that one. So Cotton paid a little bit better. Let's go in here to completed. Collect another 7 grand and head home. Nothing really to do. We do have 3 pallets now. Time saving stock shows us that is worth 5,000 at the moment. Oh, 7,000 at the moment. The max value would be closer to 8. Okay, let's make it December. Definitely some snow in the forecast for the next 6 hours. Okay, or 4 hours. Contract wise, not a ton to pick through here. $61,000. I think what I want to find out, like, how are the prices? How are the prices? On their way down, and it says it's close to max. What if we go this way and find flour? Flour is showing only going down at the preserved food factory. Everything else is heading up. So yeah, we'll give that a little bit of time, but I do want to remember, now that I look at it, I don't know if this is a trailer we can reconfigure. But let's go double check. Yeah, I don't think it is, but let's double check. Yo, that bug needs fixed. That bug needs fixed like ASAP. Wow. Just driving and they get stuck in the ground. Not a fanboy anymore. I don't think this one can get reconfigured, but I want to double check. Okay. Best way to find out, just come on over here and try it out. Customize. It can be a bale trailer. Perfect. All right, we want to do that for now. Well, before we do that, the prices are pretty good for wheat, it's only going to give us 5 grand, but every dollar is going to help. And we're going to have plenty. I mean, we got 100 and some thousand in the factory. I don't know what we're going to do about that. All right, those are picked up. We got to get organized too. But I am going to start loading these up and see if the prices get any higher today, or if we do need to wait till January for that. All right, we should be able to sneak on up here. Try not to get the fork stuck in the ground anymore. Tilt that one. Now just raise it. Let's get this other one to load in. And let's see, are we gonna get 2 more? Just barely, only 1 more. We might skip time to get that other one. Gotta trick it? We gotta trick it? Back out a little bit? You can do it. Come on, game. All right, I guess I'll just load one at a time. And that one's on. I don't know why it shot sideways like that. That was interesting. Grab that one. These should be it. So I think I will just stack them one high for now. There's that one. So I wanted to try something here. I believe if I put this to the ground, get the right height there, back up. Nope, still grabbing it. Back up just a hair more. Oh my goodness. Come on, let me, like, why. Down. Yeah, it seems like there's something off with pallets right now. Just trying to get just the tip of the pallet forks on it. And that seemed to do pretty good there. Yeah, that's much better. I'm getting this. All right, so let's see. Let's hop out here. Let's shut that off because it might take a little bit of time. But yeah, we're just going to stare at this and move forward a little bit. And contracts were not appealing. Yeah, nothing I want to do there. Doesn't seem worth the money to me. But I want to get at least one more thing of flour here so we can get it sold. All right, let's slow down time. We are looking at 25.27, which is $23 more than peak price. So let's just get this last one loaded. Let's see if we grab it like that. Oh, nope, that's not what I wanted to do. And just sneak on here, lower, and oh, nope, not quite. Looks like the trick is once you see it let go like that, it's good. All right, so 4,000 liters of flour is what we're gonna get to sell. And we forgot to tag the place. Not sure where we're headed, but it looks like it's straight in front of us. All right, let's go get it about $7,000, about $10,000, I take it back. That's gonna get us super close to being able to get that field. It's like right here's where we're going. And is it gonna be this one or is it gonna have another location? Let's find out. It is here. There's our $10,107. So we're at 71,000 bucks. Made some really good progress today towards funding another field in the first expansion. Really feel like that's the key. I think expanding first and then upgrading equipment is the route we'll go. And we're still leases. We need things right now. We're a small business, young business at this point. We can't afford to own all the equipment ourselves yet, but we'll get there. And I think what we're gonna do is end here and we'll get into the end of winter and spring next episode. But absolutely, thanks for hanging out. I'm Socks Way Up. I will catch you on the next episode.